Exercise 13b, question number 9, book D1. For this figure, find the area of the shaded region where O is the center of the circle. As you can see this figure is actually a big rectangle in which there are certain three different 2D shapes. One is triangle, the other one is a circle, and the third one is a parallelogram. To find the area of the shaded region, it is always recommended that first find the area of a big shape and then find the respective shapes areas. Subtract the areas of the shapes which are inside the big shape, and then eventually you will get the area of a shaded region. So let's start this question. We can see that the area of a big shape, as this big shape is a complete big shape, is a big rectangle, and if we find the area of this rectangle, we should know the length and the width of this figure. The complete big shape, since it's a big rectangle, so if we find the length would be 10 centimeter plus 15 centimeter. So the total length of this shape would be, let's see, the total length of this rectangle is 10 plus 15, which is 25 centimeter, and the width is 12 plus 14, that is total width, that is 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter, which is total 26 centimeter. Now, if we want to calculate the total area of this big shape, we will calculate the total area of rectangle is equals to length multiplied by width. We know that the length is 25 and the width is 26, so let's calculate it. 25 multiplied by 26, and if we want to calculate it with the help of calculator, we will be multiplying 25 multiplied by 26 and we get 650. So the total area is 650 centimeter square. Always remember that the area unit is always in centimeter square. Now we can see that there are certain three figures. This is a parallelogram, a triangle, and a circle. So let's calculate their areas one by one. Again, if we want to calculate the area of a parallelogram, we first know that the area of the parallelogram formula is base into height. The base is always a side, the length of that side on which the height has been dropped. Now, the height of this parallelogram is this 10 centimeter, because this height is always in 90 degree, but the height is not given in parallelogram, so we must be given either inside the dotted line, which is 90 degree side, or it's outside. So if we can see from this point to this point, straight 10 centimeter is the 90 degree side, so we will be using this height as 10 centimeter. But the base, now the base is not given. We only have been given as 5 centimeter this much length. As you can see in the book, this much is given 5 centimeter, and this is given as 2 centimeter. So this 2 centimeter and this 5 centimeter, if we subtract it from the total 26 centimeter, we will get the length of this side as 19. So we will write the length of the side, this side, we will subtract 5 plus 2, 7, which is subtracted from the total length. If this is 26, this is also 26. So if we subtract, this is complete as 26. So if we subtract 26 minus this 5 and minus this 2, we will get this much as 19 centimeter. So 19 centimeter will be eventually the base of this parallelogram. So we will multiply this 19 with 10, and the area of the parallelogram, this parallelogram will be 190. Again, the unit is in centimeter square. Now let's move on to the triangle. Again, the triangle formula is similar. Area of triangle is equals to, let's write the formula, area of a triangle, and the formula is equal to 1 by 2 base multiplied by height. Again, the base and height is the same criteria. We will be using the base on which height has been dropped, and height is always a 90 degree side. So in this triangle, as we can see, this triangle is having 90 degree side, this side is 90 degree, and this is having a length 15 centimeter, and since the base has been dropped, the height has been dropped on this side, which is base, and that is also 12 centimeter. So no need to worry about, we just simply use 15 and 12 as the base and height for this triangle, and we will calculate the area of the triangle. So let's calculate 1 by 2 base is 12, height is 15. So similarly, we will multiply 15 with 12 and divide by 2, or we can simply divide 12 by 2, which is 6 into 15. So it's totally up to you. So I'm multiplying 12 multiplied by 15 is equals to 180, and then when we divide the answer by 2, we get 90. So the area of the triangle is 90 centimeters square. Now we have been given the total area, we have calculated the area of a parallelogram, we have calculated the area of a triangle. Now let's calculate the area of the last shape which is inside this big rectangle, and that is the circle, and the radius is also given. We also know that the area of a circle formula is area of a circle is equals to pi r square, where pi is a Greek letter. The value of pi is 3.142 or 22 by 7. It's totally up to you. Multiply by this 4 square. Again, I'm using the calculator to calculate this value. This pi is 3.142. It's a universal value. And this r, which is given as 4 centimeters. So you can see the radius is given as 4 centimeters. I'm using this. So I'm multiplying this 4 square, which is 16, multiply by 3.142. So I got 50.272. 50.272 centimeters square. Now the three areas we have calculated: 190 is the area of parallelogram, area of triangle 90 centimeter, and the area of the circle is this. Now let's subtract all these areas from the total area of the rectangle, which is 650 centimeters square. So I'll write area of a shaded region. So I have to subtract all these areas which I have calculated, this 190, this 90, and this 50.272 from the total, that is 650 meter. So I'm just subtracting 650 minus, and I'm going to add all of them, which is 190 plus 90 plus 50.272. You may use the strategy by directly subtracting all of them, and it's totally up to you if you put the bracket and subtract outside minus sign. So again, it's your choice. So I'm doing it in front of you. So I'm adding this 50.272 plus 90 plus this 190. I got 330.272. So I'll be writing 650 minus 330.272. So I'm going to subtract it. 650 minus 330.272. So the answer is 319.728, which is the required area of the shaded region. So I hope you have understood how I've calculated this value.